I'm good. A little tired. Just a little. Excuse me?
Yeah, you tired after work?
Why?
After work? You're tired
Yes.
because of work?
Yes. I just finished my work since yesterday. Yesterday I was awake until 1:30 in the morning.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and then I went to sleep, but I had to get up at 7, and so I'm tired now.
Oh, I can imagine. And do you
Yeah.
work online or do you commute to work?
Online, but I have to go only 1 day per week, the Monday.
Okay, that's not bad.
Yes, it's good. Before the pandemic, I had to go to work every day.
Mhm.
And at the beginning, it was a little bit shocking because it was hard to get used to work at home with my
course.
children around. But now I prefer being here.
Wow, yeah, the life is changing with the pandemic.
Yes.
Okay. So I've asked you about commuting because we are going to talk about transportation today and how we can commute to work. And I think we will have a very interesting text about how you can commute. So just a second, I will share my screen.
I think I've already. Oh, no.
No, that's the next one.
Yes.
So, do you know what's the name of this equipment?
Oh, no, I think it's a kind of rocket.
Portable rocket. Yeah, you can say so. Okay, so this is a jetpack. It's called jetpack. So you can actually fly with it and release the air and fly in the sky. And we're gonna talk about how you can use it in commuting.
I remember a cartoon. I don't know if you have seen it. It's Ultrasonic, I guess. It was, have you seen it? The Ultrasonic?
I think I've heard of it.
Yeah, and one of the character of the cartoon had one of them. It was a cartoon made in the 80s, but it was about the future. And nowadays there exist many things. It was shown in that cartoon.
Yeah, the future has come.
Yes. and the Ultrasonic, I mean, had one of these.
Okay. Is it a blue thing, like with a I don't know, like a hairstyle like that? I don't remember. Or is it a different thing?
He looks like a little bit like the Flintstone.
Okay, the Flintstones, I know.
I mean, that looks like looks like it was made by the same artist.
Ah, okay. I will have a look. That's very interesting. Okay, so we first will read small text about how we can, well, what are the new ways of commuting.
Okay.
And you will need to think of these three characteristics of them. So which one you can use on the land, in the water, and in the air, okay?
Okay.
Perfect. Would you please read it to me?
Okay, wait a second. Okay. How do you get to school or work? For millions of people sitting in a traffic jam, standing on a crowded train, the daily commute probably isn't the best part of their day. But cars and trains aren't the only travel options. Here are some fun alternative modes of transportation you could consider. Electric vehicles, electrical vehicles. For those who have a relatively short commute, you could consider getting an electric bike or scooter. An electric scooter has the advantage of being highly portable, small, and weighing around 20 kilograms, light enough to carry to the office and store under your desk. You'll just need to check if they are legal in your area. If you want a device straight out of a sci-fi movie, then you might consider a single wheel electrical scooter. One option is the Rhino, which is designed to be safe for use among pedestrians. At about 72 kilograms, the Rhino is less than half the weight of an average motorcycle. Its maximum speed is about the speed of a bicycle, and like other electrical bikes and scooter, it can be charged anywhere. Walker. Can you imagine carrying your own transportation in your bag? If you want transportation for short distance, perhaps you get from home to the train station. The ultra portable walk car might be perfect for you. The walk car looks like a laptop and only weighs 3 kilograms, small and light enough to carry in a normal laptop bag. It's also incredible easy to use. Standing, and it will start to move. Move your weight to one side and it will change direction. The walk car will take you at a speed of up to 10 kilometers per hour and can travel 12 kilometers on one charge.
I will just move it a little bit.
Okay. Jetpack. If money is not an issue, how about James Bond style commute by personal jetpack? weighing around 200 kilograms, jetpacks aren't exactly portable, but they are guaranteed to be a lot of fun and attract a lot of attention. Running on fuel, the jet engine allows the user to lift off the ground and fly in the air. Personal wear jetpacks are ideal for commutes on water of up to 50 kilometers. Hour on your jetpack takes in a house on your backpack takes in water and release it at high pressure to lift you up. You will be able to fly it up to 9 meters high, walk on water, or even dive as you travel to work. Finally, to those who prefer staying dry on your commute, you can also fly on a traditional jetpack. One of the world's first practical jetpack is the Martin jetpack. Like the water jetpack, it's powered by fuel. Once you strip this tiny personal jet plane onto your back, you'll be able to travel up to 50 kilometers at a height of 1,000 meters with a price tag of about 150,000. This is probably the most expensive option, but it will almost certainly be the coolest.
Yeah. Okay. So I would like just to make some notes about pronunciation. So make sure you read the S at the end. So distances, just don't forget about them. Then designed. So not design. Yeah.
Design.
Yeah. Then be attentive towards electric or electrical. Don't mix them up. So we have electric here. And there are two words, weigh, to weigh. It's a verb, to weigh something, but there is weight of something. So it's a noun. Weigh, to weigh, and weight. Just don't mix them up. And the last one, jetpack. So make sure it's P, not B, okay? Jetpack.
Jetpack.
Perfect.
And
that's great.
Did I say jetpack?
Yeah. Okay.
Jetpack.
Yeah, perfect. That's perfect. So do you remember which one is which? Land, water, and air.
Okay. Electrical vehicles. It's land. The walk car. It's the jetpack is the air.
Yeah, that's true.
And the walk car must be water.
Well,
yes,
yeah,
water. You can be above the water.
Yeah, exactly. So would you try yourself something like jetpack?
If I would like to use it?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. if somebody gives me one, yes.
Okay, aren't you scared of heights? Is it okay for you to go up 9 meters or 1,000 meters?
I think that will be, maybe I wouldn't be as high. I would like to use it, but let's stand not too far from the ground.
Okay, got it. Let's check some main ideas about the text. So what do you think is the main purpose of this passage?
Okay, let me see how to describe how some people. See.
Okay, so this is to suggest some creative and fun ways of commuting. Okay, that's true. Let's check then the details. Would you please tell me which one is which part of the diagram?
Conflict of vein.
So would you please read the examples and then tell me which one is which part?
Okay, I see. I haven't seen the circles behind. I. Okay. What it says? Can fit in a laptop bag. Can fit in a laptop bag. It's the walker.
Absolutely.
Users are able to fly. It's the jetpack. Jetpack. Rechargeable. It's all of them. No. It's the electrical vehicles.
Yeah, it's electric.
Electric. Excuse me. It's electric vehicles. And jetpack fuel and walker, I guess, is fuel.
Yeah, it is.
Suitable for personal commutes, all of them.
I would say so, yeah, depending on the money.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, weight 20 kilos and above 20 kilos. I think it's the electrical vehicles.
And jetpacks?
Fuel is needed to power. Fuel, it's the walker and jetpack.
Yeah, absolutely. So do you think it's good that we have some electric options?
Yes, because I think it's like good for the environment. Someday, I don't know when, but someday we won't have fuel anymore.
That's true.
So we need to change the kind of energy we use.
Absolutely. And do you think it's important that those transportation ways are portable?
Absolutely, yeah, because it's comfortable.
Okay.
And you know more. And one important thing is the parking lot. It's everyday expensive or more expensive. And so many people have a car, but they can use it in my city because there isn't enough parking lot, or the parking lots are too much expensive. So with a portable vehicles, the problem is resolved.
That's true. And what about recharging? Because I know that, for example, there are many cities with electric cars, but it's hard to find the outlet of it. So
I think it's going to it will change when the electric cars will be more popular. I guess we will have charging pots in everywhere.
Yeah, that's true. So even in one city, it's quite easy to do that. I mean, you can have it on parking slots, or you can have it just on the street. It's okay. And then when you're driving a long way, then probably that will be a little bit challenging because you will need to put them in the middle of nowhere. Yeah. But I agree. That's something we should aim to do. That's true. Okay.
Yes.
And let's check some vocabulary. So first of all, I would like you to look at the text and find those words in blue. Could you please read them to me?
Okay. I will find alternative. Portable. Pedestrian. Charged. Guaranteed.
Guaranteed. Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, I think, yeah, that's it. So we will need those words now in order to put them in these sentences. Would you please read me and put the word there?
Okay, it's important to make personal transportation devices so people can portable. So people
Absolutely.
Can, electric cars can be easily charged.
Yeah, absolutely.
We need to create alternative methods of transportation that are more environmentally friendly.
Yeah.
And driverless cars need to be tested to guaranteed they safety of passengers, pedestrians, and other road users.
Absolutely, well done. So let's just do some thinking. So which mode of transportation out of these three would you recommend in your city?
Well, definitely the electric cars. Yeah, because well, it's environmentally friendly with the environment.
Environmentally, yeah.
And yeah, I guess that, and maybe, you know, that thing that fly a little bit, car, not the jetpack, yeah, the jetpack, the other, the car.
Walk car?
What? Walk car, yes, the walk car. Yeah, for the because it's portable, and I think it will be it would be a solution for the parking lot problem.
That's true. That's true. And what are the cons of jetpack? Well, jetpack maybe we know, but of walk cars, what are the cons?
I guess as the reading says, maybe nowadays the power of the charge is not very high, but I think it will be better in the future. And maybe the price, I don't know how will be the price. Maybe it's expensive, but nothing else.
Okay, I agree. And actually, we will see in the next part of the lesson something they created that you can actually use, and it is actually cheap to build. So you will tell me whether you would use this in your city or yourself anywhere. Just a second. So it's actually about a skateboard, which you can use with a little boost. And we will listen to the TED Talk and we will see what it's like and how we can use it. Would you please just read me the first passage, just this one?
Okay. Sanjay Dastur is the co-founder of Boosted Boards, a startup that builds ultralight electrical vehicles. Its aim is to create a highly portable and fun personal transportation device that anyone can use. Sanjay Dastur's idea worth spreading is that with a bit of creativity, you can turn an everyday object into a quick and eco-friendly way to get around the city.
Okay. How do you understand the word ultralight?
Very, very light.
Yeah, extremely light. That's true. Okay, let's check some meanings of the words. Let's just choose the right variants here, what they mean, these words.
A concept is an idea. Yeah.
Perfect.
Sustainable form or energy. You don't use it. Use up natural resources. Something that is maneuverable. Maneuverable is easy to move or direct.
Yeah.
And the performance of engine is how well it functions.
Okay. How can you explain in your words what is sustainable?
It's something that it will exist without too many problems or without create new problems.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's actually a good thought, because yeah, the general thought is that it's durable, it's for a long period of time, but you said really well that it's something that won't create any problems. That's perfect. Okay, so let's listen finally to this idea, to this new concept that they created. And please make sure you remember to listen to what's the time it charges, the cost, top speed, and range.
Okay.
Okay, I will just share the sound and we're good to go.
Today I'm going to show you an electric vehicle that weighs less than a bicycle, that you can carry with you anywhere, that you can charge off a normal wall outlet in 15 minutes, and you can run it for 1,000 kilometers on about $1 of electricity. But when I say the word electric vehicle, people think about vehicles. They think about cars and motorcycles and bicycles and the vehicles that you use every day. But if you come about it from a different perspective, you can create some more interesting, more novel concepts. So we built something. I've got some of the pieces in my pocket here. So this is the motor. This motor has enough power to take you up the hills of San Francisco at about 20 miles per hour, about 30 kilometers an hour. And this battery right here has about 6 miles of range, or 10 kilometers, which is enough to cover about half of the car trips in the US alone. But the best part about these components is that we bought them at a toy store. These are from remote control airplanes. And the performance of these things has gotten so good that if you think about vehicles a little bit differently, you can really change things. So today we're going to show you one example of how you can use this. Pay attention to not only how fun this thing is, but also how the portability that comes with this can totally change the way you interact with a city like San Francisco.
Okay, so that was the first part. Did you remember all the characteristics of this vehicle? We can listen again.
Yeah, please.
Okay, sure. It's just the first part of the video, so let's listen.
Today I'm going to show you an electric vehicle that weighs less than a bicycle, that you can carry with you anywhere, that you can charge off a normal wall outlet in 15 minutes, and you can run it for 1,000 kilometers on about $1 of electricity. But when I say the word electric vehicle, people think about vehicles. They think about cars and motorcycles and bicycles and the vehicles that you use every day. But if you come about it from a different perspective, you can create some more interesting, more novel concepts. So we built something. I've got some of the pieces in my pocket here. So this is the motor. This motor has enough power to take you up the hills of San Francisco at about 20 miles per hour, about 30 kilometers an hour. And this battery right here has about 6 miles of range, or 10 kilometers, which is enough to cover about half of the car trips in the US alone.
Okay, so actually there was all the information we needed.
Okay. Charge in 15 minutes.
Perfect.
First cost per $1.
Yes, actually, yes, exactly.
Range, I think 10,000.
The range or top speed?
Range.
You heard how many?
10,000.
We'll listen. Okay. And the top speed?
I heard, but I do not remember. It was a beginning.
Yeah. So do you remember in which metrics he's counting? Is it kilometers or miles or both?
I heard kilometers.
He also uses miles. So make sure that you listen to both of them. He says miles first and then kilometers. So let's try to find them.
Okay.
I think it's the second part.
They think about cars and motorcycles and bicycles and the vehicles that you use every day. But if you come about it from a different perspective, you can create some more interesting, more novel concepts. So we built something. I've got some of the pieces in my pocket here. So this is the motor. This motor has enough power to take you up the hills of San Francisco at about 20 miles per hour, about 30
20
kilometers
miles
an hour.
per hour. 20 miles per hour.
Perfect, perfect. And the second one?
And this battery right here has about 6 miles of range, or 10 kilometers.
6 miles
Perfect.
of range, 10 kilometers. It was 10, not 10,000.
Yeah, that would be too good to be true. Okay, perfect. And do you remember with what he compares the weight of this thing?
Less than a bicycle.
Perfect. You're doing great. Okay, so let's try to do that without watching it again. Do you remember? Would you please read me the sentences with the right choice of words?
Okay. Duster and his team got some of the components from toy store.
Absolutely, yes, correct.
Part of the skateboard were built with materials from remote control airplanes.
Correct.
And the skateboard is suitable for San Francisco hilly terrain.
Yeah, absolutely. So what surprises you the most? The toy store, remote control, or suitable for hilly terrain?
I guess the toy store.
Okay. Let's see how it looks like in the next part of the video.
Okay.
And please remember to hear some characteristics again. So how to control it, if it's portable, how it charges. Well, and we'll have a look. It's really looking very, very interesting. Is it okay if I don't expand the video? Is it okay like that?
Yes.
Okay, if you want me to expand, no problem, I can do that. Okay, let's watch it.
So I'm going to show you what this thing can do. It's really maneuverable. You have a handheld remote, so you can pretty easily control acceleration, braking, go in reverse if you'd like, also have braking. It's incredible just how light this thing is. I mean, this is something you can pick up and carry with you anywhere you go. So I'll leave you with one of the most compelling facts about this technology and these kinds of vehicles. This uses 20 times less energy for every mile or kilometer that you travel than a car, which means not only is this thing fast to charge and really cheap to build, but it also reduces the footprint of your energy use in terms of your transportation. So instead of looking at large amounts of energy needed for each person in this room to get around in a city, now you can look at much smaller amounts and more sustainable transportation. So next time you think about a vehicle, I hope, like us, you're thinking about something new. Thank you.
Okay, so what do you think about this kind of skateboard?
It's simple to control. It's portable. Use much less energy than a car. Charge quickly, and it's cheap to build.
Perfect. You did great. That's all correct. Wow. So, did you hear he said that this way, using this skateboard, we can reduce our footprint in the environmental situation? How do you understand this?
Well, all the things we use, we spend, makes a footprint. It means that it's like you make a scar on the earth when you living in here. And when you use more things, when you consume more, the scar is deepest, and you make a kind of danger in the planet. And this scar will survive you, and will be before you won't exist. So we try to make this scar lightly for the future, for the next generations. That's so true. That's the footprint. That's the how I can explain it. No,
Perfect.
it's footprint. It's not so sharp as a scar, but it's another way to
Exactly.
say it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. So a scar, this is something we won't be able to remove. And well, you're actually right, because there are many scars in environmental issues now. Exactly, scars, not footprints.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I guess so.
yeah, but well, with a good approach like skateboarding as an electric vehicle, we can make actually a good footprint on our Earth. So yeah, I agree with you. That's a great thing. And do you remember what kind of tricks the skateboard can do?
Tricks.
Well, yeah, how it can move.
I don't know tricks. I don't know. Remember.
Maybe some functions it does. Can it stop? Does it brakes?
Okay. I don't know. I didn't hear nothing about brakes.
So it actually can brake.
It moves with your body.
Yeah.
And I guess I didn't hear. If you stay like without movement, it will stop without brakes.
Yeah, that's true. And can it change directions? Do you remember?
With your body.
But can it change directions? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. That's true. So they say that it can go in reverse, so it can change directions.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, perfect. So, but what are the disadvantages of using an electric skateboard?
Disadvantages?
Yeah.
Well, you can go with somebody. It's only on your own. Maybe it's not as faster as another vehicles. And well, you're exposed to the nature. And if you know it's raining, you can't use it. Or is it too cold, or is it too hot? No. Maybe
is a good point.
Maybe you could get to your work sweating.
That's true. And
or
if you don't have
you have to use a lot of black screen on your face.
Yeah, that's true. And do you think I don't know, elderly people will use it?
No. Well, always there are always some coolest person, but not the majority, I guess. Not the majority, because it's like, maybe what about if you fall down? If you fall down, when you're young, it's okay, but when you're not as young, it could be not okay. So yeah, and that's another disadvantages, because maybe it's a little bit dangerous, no? If you get fall, or maybe, I don't know, a car, you're more vulnerable.
Exactly. And I mean, what about the traffic? I mean, even with bicycles, sometimes the drivers don't see them and they can just, forget about them. What about the skateboards? Sometimes it's even more dangerous. Yeah. And
maybe I guess if you're in that vehicle, you maybe could walk on the part of the street that is not a street. I don't know the name.
Yeah, like you mean the pedestrian part of the
pedestrian way. The pedestrian way.
Yeah, that's true. But then the pedestrians will be very unhappy with it.
Yeah. You're right.
That's true. Okay, let's check some vocabulary again. Let's try not to watch the video. Let's just try to get in there. Would you please read it?
Okay. Let me see. Okay. Carbon footprint novel, living them with interact. We can reduce our carbon footprint by walking or taking public transportation.
Absolutely.
Every year we see novel ideas about what transportation in the future may look like. Have your audience think about your presentation topic by leaving them with a quote or question. As machines become more intelligent, we will able to interact with them in different ways.
Absolutely. You did great. You don't need to see it even twice. That's perfect. So do you think it's a good idea to have your audience think about your presentation topic by leaving them with a quote or a question?
Yeah, I think it's a way to gain their attention and make you more interesting.
That's true, especially if you know the answer and you will give it at the end of the presentation.
Yeah, I like a lot the quotes. I like to learn the quotes and say in I don't know, with people with I work or my family. I like quotes.
Okay. Do you know some of them in English? Can you share with me?
In English, no. In English, I guess no. But let me see. I do not remember now. I'm nervous.
Oh, it's okay. Don't worry. Oh my God, no.
Yeah. So I have my mind on blank. You know.
Sure. Okay. We'll maybe next time I'll think of some quotes for you to learn.
Okay.
Maybe something good. Okay, perfect. So
I will find my book. I have a book.
Okay. So my last question, just before we go, have you seen any novel ideas of transportation you would like to use other than these ones? Have you heard something?
Other than these ones? No, I think this is the novelist.
Okay.
But about transportation, I guess no. I think nowadays are very popular, and most of all because of after the pandemic, it's the scooters.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
electric
a lot of
scooters?
Yes, electric scooters. Many of my friends have one.
Okay.
And go to the office with this electric scooter.
Okay. Do you like them? Do you use them yourself?
I haven't tried. I haven't tried until now. And I don't have one. I use car.
Okay.
But I don't know. Maybe I live not so near to my office, so I couldn't use it.
Yeah, I understand. Of course. Well, hopefully you will find a way to use it and maybe have some fun with it. Sometimes you can just use it, just to have a walk around. Maybe that will happen for you. Thank you so much, Lisette, for the lesson for the evening. I hope you can have some rest after work and have a lovely evening.
Yeah, thank you very much. Nice class.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Bye.